What's up, YouTube? This is the Rocketeer. This is a cult classic film, and thank you, Funko, for bringing this figure to me, to us fans. It's one of those figures everyone wanted for such a long time, and no company would take the license to create it. But thankfully, Funko steps up to the plate. Is this figure a winner? Slightly positively, yes, it's a winner. Can things be done better? Yes. Now, right off the bat, the sculpt is really well done. As you see, really nice sculpt, really nice wrinkles in the pants, boots done really nicely. There's actually some lacing there. I don't think my camera's picking up, but there's some lacing that's really nicely done. The back has a rocket pack. It has a nice touch. The gum. Now, the Rocketeer, it starred Billy Campbell as the Rocketeer. It starred Timothy Dalton as Neville St. Clair, and he was the main bad guy. He was, to me personally, the best James Bond in terms of look and personality. That was it, Timothy Dalton, and it became a cult classic. Now, I find a lot of people, again, they pretend to watch movies. They pretend to actually, for example, I have friends, right? They tell me to watch the Rocketeer, but I told them a line and they're like, what was that? They don't understand. Like, one of the famous lines of Rocketeer is, the Rocka Who. I used that line on somebody in a YouTube message board one day. And of course, the kid was like, whoever it was, I assume it was a kid, I don't know. He was like, oh, you know who it is? You're just pretending. And it's like, dude, it's one of the most famous lines from the movie. Of course, he was ashamed, and this is where the internet goes. At least that's what it felt like. It was probably on a toy message board. I apologize, not YouTube, a toy message board. So, proof that I'm a real fan. He isn't. Real fans know the Rocketeer, man. Like I said, a lot of movies people pretend to watch because hipsters, that's what hipsters do. They always pretend to be into something before everybody else was. Hey, just the way it goes, But the Rocketeer, I think, was based on a sci-fi stuff from like the Rocketeer takes place like in the 1930s, but it's based on like old sci-fi films from like the 40s or 50s. I think it was called Rocket Man or something like that. Guys should look it up. So if you guys are interested in more adventures of Rocketeer, maybe Rocket Man may be a thing. So anyway, it stars Billy Campbell, and it's just a fantastic, fun film. It did really pour in theaters when it first came. I think it's early 90s. Such a shame, though. But maybe Disney wanted to revive it, Has a big fan following. Sometimes I find movies I love just, the pretend audience. The same audience, like, who watches superhero films, they should love, like, The Rocketeer. They should love John Carter. They should love The Edge of Tomorrow. But pretend fans are like I said, they're kind of like bandwagoners, hipsters, always pretend they were in something. Just the way it goes, unfortunately. But, yeah, so let's hope the Rocketeer gets a revival, But nothing could beat Billy Campbell as the Rocketeer, and then you have Timothy Dalton as Neville St. Clair. And you had, what's her name, the main squeeze, Jennifer Connelly. Oh gosh, what a babe. Holy crap, she was gorgeous. She still is gorgeous. That famous line, the Rocka Who. Anyway, guys, let's just get the figure. The downer is, it can't look straight. That's a major downer. I'm sorry, it can't look up. I apologize, not straight, it can't look up. So, this is the best you can do. There's a ab crunch there. But it just can't look forward. So if he's flying like this, see, he's kind of like looking down. Ideally, pull this head out, and I'll switch the heads while I'm at. You want him to look like this, straight ahead, so when he's flying. So they should have done a ball disjoint instead of the straight ball joint for the head, which is a real downer for a figure people have been waiting for. Now, he has the gun, but I misplaced the gun, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. But this is the head. That's the head there. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be the actor or not. It doesn't really look like him in my head. It has his haircut, but the likeness is Billy Campbell has like a slight cleft in his chin also, so maybe they didn't do the likeness. I'm not sure, only they know. Now the figure, I see a lot of figures that I had to choose from. Some have really deep washes. This one was really nice and painted really nicely. And you could tell like this is the wash. They said dark wash there. Some of them have these little like washes all over and it looks really terrible. Anyway, and it's sculpted really nice. Like the backpack looks really nice. Like I said, the gum there and the pants are really well done. We'll get to the pants and the boots and all stuff. On the boots, there's no peg or anything like that. Alright, so let's get to the figure now. So, you know, it doesn't really look up that much. It looks done very good. Very well. Excellent. Left, right, it tilts. His arm does go all... I have to force it. Be careful, guys. I'm afraid I might break too, but his arm, so it goes... It can basically get 180 degrees. Excellent, excellent job. Okay, let's go aside. It goes 360 around. It has a single joint elbow, but it's also a swivel there, so it has no upper arm rotation, but has elbow rotation. Really good. It's on a hinge joint, his hand, so it does go in and out and around. This is his gun shooting hand. I don't have the gun. I'm sorry about that. And this is an open hand. I'm not sure what open hands for. You know, I'm not sure. Maybe he had a famous flying poodle. He does have a look at the hands a little closer now to see how he flew. He has an ab crunch, but it's hidden behind the sculpt work. So his ab crunch is there. So he crunches forward. Let's see if we get. He crunches forward that much, and he crunches backwards that much. So not that big of a crunch, but still it's appreciated. You know, it does help for the flying poses a little bit. The crunch is only hindered by the sculpt work. Nothing you can do there. You know, you want the accurate sculpt work, and it's accurate. It's really nicely done. This piece is kind of like a harder plastic, so they basically sculpted his figure and then put this piece on. The backpack isn't removable, unfortunately. I think it's pegged in with also glue in there, because it feels like if I pull it off, it's such a tight bond. I'm guessing it's pegged in and glued in also at the same time. That's what I'm guessing. I have no idea. So now the waist is handled with ab crunch up here also, same abs, and I think it does allow slight tilts to left and right, so that's really nice. Now the legs, they have these clear plastic that they use for the legs. I worry about breaking. So far I've tested it and it hasn't break, so I'm always wary of clear plastic. But only issue I see, it's become very loose. I feel, you know, if you can see, it comes very loose, so that kind of sucks there. But anyway, the legs kicks out really far, kicks back really far. That's really nice. Now the pants has the design that this is what the pilots wore back then, I'm guessing. Well, in the movie, yes, it's accurate. So I like the way they designed the thigh cuts. That's really nice there. You know, it conforms to the leg and the pants perfectly done. This side's kind of like a little it's not as close as it should be, but I'm gonna heat it up and it should work really well. You know, look and work really well once I do that. Double jointed knees. When I first got it, was really hard to break the knees from the pain, but don't be afraid. It'll bend like it should. So that's really nice. And it has ankle pivots, really nice ankle pivots. Yeah. But the only thing it's lacking, I feel, is a boot cut. I wish I had a boot cut. You know, it just feels like the figure, it needed a boot cut. You know, but the thigh cut takes care of it. But you know, I just wish there was a boot cut right there. Nitpicking, sure. So the figure, it's a solid 8. If you can look past the head not looking up, it's a 9. But I'll sell on an 8 for it. Excellent job by Funko. They have my money in the future. Thank you for making this. Don't be afraid to make a Neville St. Clair. You know, Timothy Dalton. We need a Timothy Dalton figure. Please, Funko, please. Great job. I just want to show you the detailed helmet before I finish this review up. So this is the helmet, really nicely painted once again. I just want to show you guys the details. You know, if you guys seen it earlier. I dropped it. Dropped it again. And that's where it pegs in there. But really nicely done. Really well done. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent job. Pause it here. Hey, I paused here because I figured what open hand is for. It's to make him look like he's holding the helmet. That's what it's for. It looks really nice, 8.5, I'll bump it up because it's a nice thought. I wish there were extra hands though, for some of those flying poses, and get rid of the gun holding hand when he's flying. But nice work by Funko. 8.5, excellent, excellent job. Alright guys, take care. It's a must buy figure if you're a fan, even if you're not, man. I'm planning on getting like 3 of these guys. It's such a fine figure. I wanted for so long, So if you guys are too young to remember the Rocketeer, or if you've seen it once when you're 7, check it out again. Alright guys, you enjoy it. Trust me, you guys would enjoy it, and you would love everything about it if you guys haven't seen it yet. Alright guys, take care. Peace. I'm out of here, and it's the Rocka Who, the Rocka Who, the Rocketeer.